Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting installment of La Liga Zone. I'm your host Jimmy Conrad and here's what we got cooking today. Goals, lots of them, especially for the top three clubs, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. So we'll show you all of those as well as our top saves, teach you a very important Spanish word, and name my man in fuego. So let's get to it. And now it's time for the best stories of the week in LaLiga Santander, presented by Sling TV. And first up has to be about the incredible performance by Real Madrid in their 4-0 win away from home over Eibar in the pouring rain. In fact, Madrid played so well in the rain after being led by Karim Benzema, who had 2 of their 4 goals, which now gives him the league lead with 9, and Eden Hazard, who maybe played his best ever game in a Madrid shirt. They might want to make all of the fields they play on as wet and slick as possible. That's how good Madrid were this weekend, and it was so fun to watch. And then next up, it was just Leo Messi doing Leo Messi things after he scored a hat-trick in Barcelona's 4-1 win over Celta. And I didn't think this was possible until this weekend, but I think he outdid himself with 2 ridiculously good free kick goals in the same game, which makes me feel like there are now 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and Leo Messi scoring a free kick from right outside the box. The guy's incredible. And then after going down 1-0 to one of the clubs that is struggling in La Liga Santander this season, Atletico Madrid responded with 3 unanswered goals to beat Espanyol 3-1, including a cheeky game-tying assist and a superb game-winning goal by the red-hot Alvaro Morata, who has now scored in his 4th straight league game, which helps move Atleti up to 3rd. Only 2 points off the top of the table. And finally, one of the biggest derbies in Spain, ElGranDerbi between Real Betis and Sevilla, went down this weekend. And Sevilla, who were led by 2 of their newest signings, Lucas Ocampos, who opened the scoring in the first half with his 5th goal of the season, and Luke de Jong, who scored the game winner in the second half, pulled off the huge 2-1 win to move up to 4th in the table. But maybe even more importantly than that, they beat their rivals away from home, and that must be a good feeling. Anyway, that wraps up the best stories of the week from the best league in the world. But as a reminder, make sure you check out Sling TV so that you do not miss a second of La Liga Santander action this season, because Sling TV is the official partner of La Liga in North America. So question for everyone, do you know what's better than scoring a great goal? Absolutely nothing. Which is why I'm happy to show you our best goals of the week, and we're going to start with Real Madrid's Japanese 18-year-old superstar in the making, Take Kubo, who was on loan with Mallorca this season, because he just scored the first La Liga goal of his young career against Villarreal, and it was an important one, as it helped Mallorca win their 4th game of the season to get them a little bit farther away from the relegation zone. And then you have to see this goal from Athletic's Andre Capa, who scored in dramatic fashion when the game was almost over in the 88th minute to help his club come from behind and beat Levante 2-1 and secure all 3 valuable points. And I mean, look at this composure and technique under pressure. They should show this in classrooms around the world and how to properly hit a ball out of the air. What a finish! And finally, I know Leo Messi scored 2 identical free kicks in the same game this weekend, but I'll be honest, I think the second free kick is a lot more impressive than the first because he'd already done it earlier in the game. So the Celta players in the wall, and the Celta goalkeeper, and everyone in the stadium, and everyone watching at home knew exactly where he was going to shoot it, and yet he still scored. So it's official, Messi is a magician. And yes, I know there were a lot of great goals in La Liga Santander this week, and goals make us all happy, but that shouldn't take away from the artists on the other side of the field, the goalkeepers, who make a thankless job look easy. So here are the saves of the week, and we're going to start with Celta's Ruben Blanco, who did incredibly well to come off of his line and close down the angle here, which gave Barcelona's Antoine Griezmann 0 time or space to get off a good shot. And I don't think this type of save gets as much love as it deserves. This is smart goalkeeping. And then I love this save from Leganes' Pichu Cuellar because even though he has a ton of players in front of him, he has a good sightline on the ball, which is very important. And then he keeps his feet moving before making a great save going down to his right, which helped his club earn a hard-fought 1-1 draw with Real Sociedad. And then finally, for the second week in a row, we have to highlight the heroics of Sevilla's Tomas Vaslik, who does extremely well to not only get across his goal line to be in a great position to make a save, but he's also brave enough to hold his ground and make himself as big as possible to make this important block towards the end of the game to make sure his club won ElGranDerbi. My MVP of the week, my man in fuego, has to start and stop with Real Madrid's Eden Hazard. And it's not due to any stats since he didn't register a goal or an assist this week, it's his influence. The man has been a monster as of late, and he was everywhere against Eibar, always looking to play forward or run past defenders, which did end up leading to him drawing a penalty that Sergio Ramos coolly slotted home. And it's changed the whole complexion of Madrid's attack. They are so dangerous right now, and he's the biggest reason why. This is Eden Hazard in peak form. Now it's time for a segment that warms my heart. It's Jimmy's Translations, and the word for this week is Rabona, which, rumor has it, derives from the Spanish word rabo, which means tail, because when you pull off a Rabona in a game, it looks like a tail is kicking the ball because the player has to wrap one leg around the other. Now, most players use this move in very tight situations and when they don't have much room to pass, primarily when they're about to cross the ball in front of goal, but we do see players use it to score as well, and when that happens, it truly is a thing of beauty. So if you feel like you got this in your bag, you should try a Rabona the next time you play. And all right, that is it. Your favorite show on the internet, La Liga Zone, is finished for this week. But thank you for watching as always, and be on the lookout for some great games after the international break because I'm expecting a lot more goals. Un abrazo.